so tired. Why?
I had a ginormous test today that was for no reason.
No reason.
It was a test that we were supposed to take in 3rd grade to like tell our teachers what to do like for a better school year.
Okay.
But we didn't get to do it because half of us were in school and half of us weren't, so we just did it this year.
All right. I'm going to give you one tip. When you roll up the corner of that rug, make sure you don't spill your water. All right? That's all I'm going to say. That's your tip for the day.
Stop doing that.
So what kind of test was it? Just a general test?
Yeah.
It wasn't like math or anything?
No. It was actually reading with that thing.
Oh, okay. What'd you read about? The Call of the Wild?
No, it was just like I don't even remember. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I can't even explain it.
My daughter's reading The Call of the Wild right now, but it's like a, an elementary version.
What grade is your daughter in?
The 5th grade. Right.
She's ahead of you.
Yeah.
1 year.
But I'm reading chapter by chapter with her.
Maybe you take her on a date?
Nah.
Why
I already
not?
have a girlfriend.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm not in a hurry for that kind of thing, so it's all good.
He took his girlfriend on a date the other night to the movies.
To this Adams Family, too.
And I get a picture.
Was it good?
And I just see Adam sliding the hand in. I'm like, whoa.
Really? All right. Was it good? The movie? Right? My son wants to go see it.
I mean...
Would you suggest it? Where'd you go?
We went to...
Coconut Creek Promenade? Yeah? That's my favorite movie theater. You got to see My Butterflies are there. Did you see My Butterflies? I did Butterflies at the Promenade.
He couldn't see the butterflies because he had butterflies.
Yeah. It would have, hey. You say, hey, I know the artist.
They're getting pretty serious. What are you guys at 4 years now?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Since I've been in Riverside.
Yeah.
Wait. Kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade. Yeah, no, so 5 years.
Marriage is next.
What are you thinking? You guys looking at places in Pompano? Yeah? Boca? She kind of Boca kind of girl?
We can't talk about it now because everybody's watching, but there was kind of another girl in his class that he thought was hot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Does she like to fish?
No.
It's West, man. You know about West.
Yeah, I know.
They don't like fishing out West.
What school are you going to now?
Riverside Elementary.
Oh, nice. Right on.
Long drive for me every time I got to pick him up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know about that long drive. God, that traffic at the end of the day sucks.
Whatever they did
I
there.
regret wearing
my
flip-flops.
Yeah?
My feet are ice.
Your feet are you're cold? It's got to be cold, though.
It's probably because I just
Because you
got out
can't
of
be
the
sweating
shower.
when you're podcasting. That's no good.
I'm definitely not going to sweat.
No. Are we rolling? Oh, we're rolling.
We're rolling.
Oh, look at that. We're rolling. All right, listen. I want to welcome everybody in Facebook land, right? And I know this is audio goes up on Spotify and iTunes, and we are now part of the Waypoint Network, right? So those of you listening to us and can't see what we're doing here on video, we welcome you. And those that can see us on video, what's up? We are live. We record this live. We post it on Facebook when we do. But our episodes can be found on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you find your podcasts. We are here with, I'm going to call them the Rippin Lipskis, right? Mike and Adam Lipski from Real Deal Bait and Tackle, right? On Connected by Water, presented or powered by Joey Cardi Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and fueled by Papa's Pilar Rum. We remind you never to be a spectator, and both you gentlemen
Cheers.
are not spectators. I know that for a
Don't
fact.
tell your mom
right?
you're drinking the hard stuff.
So, welcome, guys. Mike, you're no stranger to the show.
Nope.
You're no stranger to me. We're
Nope.
pals, right? We're down, right? Adam, we're pals. We're down. You got my artwork hanging in your room, right? So what's
We
up?
haven't got the tarpon hung yet, but
You haven't got the
I
tarpon
got to
hung
get
yet?
it framed.
Got to get it framed.
Yep.
All right. Cool. So what's up, man? I'm glad you could come today.
thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome, right? So for those of you that don't know, okay, Mike Lipski is the owner of Real Deal Bait and Tackle here in Pompano, right? Both of us are West End boys, as they like to say, right?
Not no more, though.
Not no more, right? So Mike just recently moved out to Pompano, is a resident of Pompano, right? And we are here at our Pompano Beach studio, right? And we like keeping it real. At the bar, we got Neela, right? Our designer, right? Our trusted graphic designer, Neela, is here today.
I just want to mention her hair looks great after the fix.
The hair looks
Yes.
great, right? The hair looks good, right? Right? And we got Nicole, right? Everyone knows Nicole, right? So our lead ambassador and my right-hand man, right? My world would fall apart without Nicole. So they're here to join us on a very special podcast episode, okay? And with us we got our podcast pros over here. Gentlemen, thank you very much. What do you want to talk about today, Adam?
Anything.
Anything? Let's talk about some peacock bass, right? Because I know you're a master at catching peacocks. You're a slayer, as they say, right?
Yep.
What's your favorite go-to lure for a peacock bass?
That's a hard one. Probably a fluke or a worm.
What do you like about the worms? What do you like? What's the difference between the two? What do you like working better?
Fluke's like a shiner,
Yeah.
and a worm, it's like a worm.
Yeah. So didn't you recently do like a little seminar out west, like with like a little tournament? What was it? Something
No, we were
going
going to do a little one, but then there wasn't a lot of people that wanted, with Corona and everything, we didn't have the attendance we wanted, so we just haven't got around to doing it yet.
Okay. Well, we got to do that again, right? And then Sean will like to come too, right? So
Adam's always down to take any kid fishing, though. So
Yeah.
any kid that wants to go, he's always down.
Let's go. 4 of us. Right? We'll just go slay some peacocks.
Do we show him the secret spots, though?
Let me think of a spot. Oh, I already know a spot.
What spot?
I know a spot, but I don't know where exactly it is. But Mike the other day caught a 4-pound bass.
Oof. You think he'll give us the spot, though?
Yeah.
He's pretty tight-ass on his spots.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can't tell the spots on the show, though.
I won't.
We only
Listen,
tell that
Adam
you'll
went
say that
tarpon
after the-
fishing
Yeah.
and caught, how many tarpon you guys catch that day?
3.
3. And I asked him, where'd you guys go? And what'd you tell me?
Nunya.
Yeah.
His own
Nunya.
dad,
That's
man.
my favorite spot, Nunya.
Yep.
Nunya business. Right? So listen, the biggest reason that I wanted to bring you guys on the show together, right? Because you guys both live a life that's connected by water. That's very true, right? So, but we're also family, right? You and your dad love to fish together, and that's a really, really important thing to us at Connected by Water, right? Nicole fishes with her dad, right? All the time, right? And we really think that's a very important thing, right? When you're connected by water, it's not only just connecting with friends, it's also connecting with family, right? And it's really, really important that your dad's bringing you up as the real deal Adam, right? Living a life that's connected by water. So we wanted to bring you on because I know that you're no slouch when it comes to fishing, right? And you know what you're doing, right? But
He's
you're
the
being raised by
second best fisherman in the family.
Yeah, second
Who's the
best.
first?
Me.
No.
Yeah.
Have you caught a salmon yet?
All right, back it up, kid.
Whoa! What happened?
He hasn't caught a salmon yet, but I have.
Really?
I've also caught a halibut.
Really? Just for the halibut? All right, bad joke. Bad dad joke. Nicole's over there shaking her head. You don't like my dad jokes?
Oh, should I let it loose now?
Adam's got a joke he wants to tell.
Okay. Why did the dads bring an extra pair of socks to the golf course?
Why?
In case I get a hole in one.
Hole in one.
What about your janitor joke?
What does the janitor say when he scares you when he jumps out of the closet? Supplies!
Adam, you are bringing it hard today. I like it. So listen, let me ask you something. You think it's cool that your daddy owns an awesome tackle shop in Pompano Beach?
I don't think it's an awesome tackle shop. I think it's the best in the world.
There you go. Good answer. All right. So tell me a little bit about the shop. You got a lot of deep jig and stuff there, right?
Yeah. We
Right.
have a whole room with rods. We have the lures. We have anything you need.
Yeah.
You name it, we got it.
All right. Cool. You guys are kind of like the authority on it, right?
Yep.
Right. Best in what? Broward? Best in Florida? What-
World.
Best in the world? What?
He said
How's
it.
that possible?
Because I know.
Because you know? Yeah. Mike, take me through that a little bit. Why are you the best in the world at that?
Well, where else can you go in and get this guy to pick on you all day?
It's true.
Yep. Yep, that's it. Nah, we're not the best in the world. We just try to be the best at what we do. So we got a lot of great competition. As you know, South Florida is filled with tackle shops, and we just try to find our slice of the pie. Stay humble.
Yeah, Pompano's been good to you though, right? I mean, ever since
Pompano's
you guys
been
moved
great.
out.
It was a scary move.
I think last time you were on the show, you were still at the old commercial or the Oakland.
Yeah, we were
spot,
just getting
right?
ready. No, we had just moved, I think.
Just had moved, right?
One of the two. I don't even remember. It's
Yeah.
been a big
It was
blur.
right around that time. Though.
Yeah, we're coming up in not even 10 days is our 1-year anniversary here.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's been
And
really
Pompano's
good.
been good, right?
Yep, it was a tremendous move. Scary, but good.
Yeah.
Our business
Tell me
has
about scary.
doubled since we moved. So,
Yeah. Good. Good.
Yep.
Yeah, I know about scary moves. That's for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta have balls, as you know.
You do. You're not getting anywhere without them.
No. As the street says, scared money don't make money, right?
Right.
So you just gotta go for it.
Absolutely. So you guys have been doing trips too?
A
Did you
couple
guys
trips.
just do like a
I did
Yankee
a big
trip?
Yeah, I did a Yankee trip. Brought Jamie and his son from Blue Water, and
Okay.
that was really awesome. We caught a lot of fish, and I unfortunately don't get enough time to fish.
Yeah, it makes two of us.
Yeah, well, it's hard finding employees right now. That's the main
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
So,
I'm thankful that I have two solid ones sitting right behind the bar.
I
over
gave
there.
them my
Thank you.
card right before we started. You were too busy in the back. If they
Yeah?
needed jobs, I'm hiring. So
No.
Hey, you guys want a card? Dang it.
So out of all, what kind of rod are you fishing with?
tell them what your rod is.
My custom RDA rod.
Okay.
He's got a custom Real Deal Adam rod.
Nice.
And it has like a peacock print.
Really? Where'd you get that made? You made it.
Well, not me, but I may have had a rod builder make it for him.
Okay. Nice.
And crazy story about that. This is number 2, right? The second one?
Oh yeah. So we left it in the back of our truck.
Not in the back, just in the truck.
In the truck, and somebody stole it.
Yep.
Somebody stole it.
Stole it right out of my truck. So before he knew, I went to the rod builder and had to make another one matching.
Come on.
But then this guy here goes, Dad, the name looks a little different. What's going on here? And I'm like, busted. And I had to teach
Yeah, the name was a little thicker, and I was like, that's thicker.
Yeah, so I had to teach him all about stealing.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah, we
Doesn't it?
hate thieves, right?
That stinks. People stealing spots. People stealing rods.
I'm gonna steal your tarpon spot.
You don't even know where it is.
I'm gonna find it.
How do you know?
I'm gonna put that Google Tracker mapper thinger on your phone.
I don't. Half of the time, I'm not even on my phone.
Oh gosh,
So you can't win.
no, I'm gonna get it.
I tell you, it really warms my heart seeing a father and son talking fishing like this. Really does.
Normally it's talking ass kicking.
Is it?
Yeah, he says he's gonna kick mine. I'm gonna kick his.
Really? Who wins?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
right.
you were gonna say him. No? Yeah. All right. All right. I might have to see it though live. To seeing's believing, right? All right. So, let me ask you something, Mike. Take me through a little bit about how you feel like the importance is of kind of like raising your kid on the water like that. Like the values behind it and everything. Like, can you get into that for me a little bit?
Yeah, I think for me, it started off. My dad died when I was 5, and I had 3 older sisters. So I was raised by wolves.
Right.
Could have gone really bad, could have gone really good. It kind
Sure.
of did a little bit of both. And, being raised without a dad and a single mom of 4, I kind of went down the trouble path.
Okay.
And I tell all the young kids now, that come in my store, I'm the 1%. And they're like, oh, you're the really rich dude? I'm like, no. I'm the other 1%. What 1% is that? The one that should be dead or in jail and that turned my life around. And I said, I just tried to make sure he doesn't have to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
And I think keeping these kids on the water keeps them occupied. They're young. Look at him. He's not talking now, so he's looking for something to do. You got to keep him busy. And I think fishing is a great way to keep him busy. Expensive, but great.
Right.
And it teaches them many of the things: safety, survival, respect.
Conservation.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Respect is a big thing. So
Yep.
even though he never puts any respect on my name.
No, I agree. I mean, that's what we're trying to do with Sean too. It's like every chance I get, I'm taking him. Being a Westie and everything like that.
Yeah, for sure.
We mostly go bass fishing.
Well, that's how he got into the peacocks. We lived out west.
Yeah.
And, it's in our backyard, and then we're pretty good at finding spots, right? We go on spot missions. We'll just drive around, and he'll point one out, I'll point one out, and we just stop, pull over.
You know where that spot I was thinking of?
What, Epic Bite? Epic Bite number 2.
I went there and fished with Mike the other day, and we saw like the biggest snicket in the world.
Okay, don't tell nobody. You're already giving it up.
So you've named your spots Epic Bite and Epic Bite too?
Yeah, we name our spots based on how good they are.
Okay.
So as you can imagine, those 2 spots suck. Stop telling them.
Really?
Yep.
We're kidding. Epic Bite is like the best place. In the
Really?
world.
'Cause I was gonna say I like fishing in
They're
spots that
little
aren't
peacocks. Sometimes you get big, but you throw it far, then it comes back in, and they're the most crazy peacocks in the world. They jump everywhere.
Yeah.
I love it.
You had one
Usually
day where you caught like 50 there.
I don't even think we were there for probably 5 minutes, and we caught like all of our shiners.
good. Really?
We used all of our shiners.
You see a lot of gators when you're out fishing for peacocks too, right?
Tell them what happens. We see gators.
And they eat our peacocks.
Really? Wow.
Yep. So how many gators have you fought in your life?
100 million.
Yeah, something like that.
A lot, right?
How old were you when you fought your first gator?
3.
Yep.
Really? How was that? Take me through that battle.
It was just fun. It
It was
wasn't
just
a
fun?
big one. I mean,
No?
It was like a 5 foot
Yeah,
That's all.
just a 5 footer.
Just 5. Just bigger than you.
Yeah.
by
Right?
like.
What about that big one, that big huge one that came at us and Chris was gonna hit him with the bat?
That was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So there was another one. Wait, are you talking about?
No, not that. No, the one. Remember where it came? It was like literally at your footsteps and it almost took your feet off. Remember Chris was gonna let him bite him?
Oh yeah. So stop. So this thing. There was another gator we were trying to get. It was smaller, and then this thing popped out of nowhere and came straight up to the bank on us.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad told me to run in the truck, and Chris got his bat
Right.
and just stood there like this.
Really?
We're gonna use a fish bat on a gator. Like, what else you protect yourself?
Yeah, whatever. Listen, I mean, my viewpoint on gators is whatever. They deserve what they got coming to them.
They're gators and sharks are kind of the same exact thing.
Yeah.
If you don't F with them, they won't F with you.
Right.
So it's like it's a Florida thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you live here, you're not scared of gators and sharks, but you live everywhere else, and it's like Jaws and Lake Placid.
Right.
You know,
Right.
all they
Yeah.
see is, oh my gosh, we're gonna die. So
Exactly.
we were on Coral. Where were we? We were on Royal Palm and Coral Ridge Drive, right? You know that little mobile gas station right
Mm-hmm.
there? And we were just fishing, and we saw what we thought was. Remember how dead that gator looked? This thing looked
In that
dead.
little skinny
In
canal.
that-
In
right
that canal. It was right.
Really?
It was sitting right next to the gas station.
And then
I didn't even think that was flowing water.
Yeah. No, it was.
and then we took a rock and we threw it at him, and he
Well, we threw like
Took
10
off.
rocks, and he didn't move. We're like, this thing's dead. And then we got a rock pretty close, and then
And he bolted.
it was white. It had been sitting in the sun for so long. It looked dead.
Really?
Yeah, it was right there. Like you were pumping
then
your
we
gas,
hooked
it was
it.
3 feet away from you.
Yeah.
and then it ate my
We didn't
shiner.
hook it. It ate your bait.
Sometimes we go down the end of Locks Road, and my kids just like
there's
to
a
go,
lot
there's a
down
ton
there.
of gators over
Yeah.
there. My kids like to go see them. Hey, Neela, you're originally from North Carolina, right? And so she came here to Florida to go to FAU. And so, I mean, then we convinced her to stay, right? So here she is now, right? What are your thoughts on gators? Like, do you have like profound thoughts on gators? I mean, are you indifferent, or do you know? Yeah. Have you seen a lot of them in your time here? Not really. All right. Yeah.
Do you ever go west, or are you an east body?
Yeah, she's more like a beach girl. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna have to. We're gonna do a connected by water field trip, right? For the crew, and we're gonna go.
Oh, we got
we're
the
gonna go
spot.
gator spot.
Oh, you don't even. You need to. You could do all. You could bring all of us.
Let's not that.
Yeah. You want to
You
come
could
with
bring
us?
all. No, you could bring all of them in with us, and we could show you where we go.
But we have
All
to
right.
blindfold them.
You know what? I think
So they
that's
don't
what we
steal
need
our
to do with
spots.
Neela. All right, because listen, Adam, I need your advice here.
Yeah,
Okay?
we'll blindfold her, and then we'll bring her to the spot, and then we'll just throw her in the
What do you
water
think?
with the biggest gator.
No, we're not
going to
throw
do you
her in the
think,
water
Neela?
with the gators.
Yes, we will.
You want to
That's
come?
not
You want
nice.
to? No, you just don't want to give away the spot, right? Yeah, you got to get blindfolded before we go.
No, we do.
Is that cool?
She could choose. If she wants to get blindfolded, we could take it off when we get there,
Okay.
and then we have to blindfold her on the way back. Or she doesn't get blindfolded on the way there, and I throw her in with the gators.
What? You can
So
throw her
she
in.
can't tell anyone the spot.
No, we can't. You don't want to get thrown in with gators, do you? Yeah,
Yep, no more waters for you.
That doesn't sound like fun for Neela. I don't think. Right, but we'll work on a better plan. All right. Shh. We won't tell her. All right. So anyway, I think, I need your advice. I think what we need to do is instead of, taking Neela fishing offshore at first, I think we need to get her tied on some peacock bass first. What do you think?
We got some spots you can do that.
Right? You want to go do some bass fishing with us, Neela? Oh, yeah? Yeah? All right. Do you think we can arrange that? Because I think she needs to start reeling in some fish. So we need to knock the Charlotte out of her, right? And give her a little more of a Florida
I definitely have a
influence.
spot that we could catch bigger fish, but you have to be really careful.
Yeah, with the gators.
No, I've seen one gator on the other side that we're not going to fish. We're going to fish on the other side of that lake.
Okay. All right.
Why do you have to be careful?
Yeah, why do you got to be careful? What's up with that?
Because there's a lot of places you could break off.
Oh, like the careful like that. It's all right. I think we'll be able to tire a new leader.
All right. Well, listen, we've talked a lot about freshwater fishing, right? But I see a tuna hanging from your neck there, right? Why do you got a tuna hanging from your neck? You like tuna?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I caught my first one like a month ago.
Really? Blackfin? Yeah, did you eat it?
Did we?
No,
No?
No, we didn't. Yeah, no.
we were too tired.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. How'd you like fighting that tuna?
It wasn't even bad.
Wasn't that bad?
It was little. It was like 3 pounds.
Oh,
And then we
okay.
got a 5, and then we got something even littler.
Okay. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Should I say the 80-pound tarpon?
That one, or
Yeah, an 80-pound tarpon.
Time out.
you caught some sharks.
Sure, those were like 40 pounds though.
Gotcha.
Where did you catch an 80-pound tarpon?
With
Telling
Ryan-
Tales. Ryan
Telltale
Rasper.
Charters.
Really?
Yep. He's caught over 40 kingfish already.
Where'd you catch a tarpon? Here?
Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
Nice. On fly? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
On Mullet Run.
Yeah?
And
How'd you like fighting an 80-pound tarpon?
I was tired. I don't even remember. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't.
Really?
remember. Yeah, we
He was
did. It was
sleeping.
a night trip.
How old are you, Adam?
I'm 9.
And you're slaying tarpon at 1 in the morning?
That was when I was like 8.
Yeah, you were
Yeah?
8.
Oh, so long ago.
It was one of his birthday trips.
Yeah?
He caught.
We're doing
he
it
caught
again
two
next year. for my
Cuberas,
birthday.
right?
Really?
No, I caught 1 Cobera.
No, I thought you caught 2 that. No,
No,
you caught
I
2.
caught 1 and you caught. I was supposed to get another one, but then I handed it off to that other guy that came with
Oh,
us.
yeah, that's right. You caught so many, you just hand the rod away. I forgot.
I did.
I know.
Yeah, you let other people catch the small ones?
Yep, but he got the first Cubera, then I got a big Cubera. And then.
Yeah, yours was giant.
Yeah. And then what else? You got a big bull mahi, right?
No, we didn't get mahi though.
No, not on that trip with Jim DeMarco.
Oh yeah, that funny story with that.
Jimmy DeMarco is the best, isn't he?
I also caught a 40-pound king too on
Yeah?
that trip. So
Really?
with the mahi,
Yeah, tell me about the mahi.
it hooked 2 of our kite rods, the long and
The mid.
in the middle, and
Then he burned one off,
then
right?
he burned one off, and then the other one broke off, and then we put
Well, no, you were fighting him, then that one broke off, right? And you lost
Yeah.
this huge bull mahi, right?
and then we took spinning. What did we put
A
on
pilchard
it?
on a spinning rod.
pilchard, and then he ate that, broke that off.
Then he broke off that. This is all the same fish, right?
What?
And then what else?
Then he
did
went
we
and
do?
ate our deep bait,
And then we caught him.
and
on
then you
that.
caught him, right? So he ate 4 baits.
Really?
Yep. That fish was meant to die.
Wow.
And we caught the kingfish on the same rod.
Yeah,
that we caught
on a
the-
down bait.
Yeah.
Well, you can't tell him how, because that's the secret sauce.
Let me ask you this. How'd you like fishing with Jimmy?
It was fun.
It was great. They saw eye to
Jimmy's
eye.
awesome, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
great with the kids.
But they see
Art
eye to
wasn't
eye.
there.
Yeah.
Art wasn't there.
Art wasn't there?
No, Art had the fish council meeting that day.
So I took Sean out fishing with Art and Jimmy for his birthday, right? Right out here in front of Boca Inlet and Hillsborough Inlet. And we caught 6 monster snook
Big ones.
in like 2 hours.
We didn't even catch one snook.
Well, we didn't go snook fishing. They were probably a little offshore was a little nasty or something.
Well, offshore was, it wasn't ideal, but it was fine for me and Sean. But we had Sienna with us, my daughter, and she was like after like an hour of rocking and rolling, she was, So we came back in the inside a little bit.
Adam gets seasick on big boats. If he goes inside and looks at his phone.
Yeah, that'll get you right inside the salon. You start putting your head down. Yep.
But on center consoles, you can do whatever, right?
Yeah, the one time I went out in the Keys, I was not okay.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes it's mind over matter. Sometimes it just gets you, right?
Yeah.
It's all right. You play through it. It's called sea legs, and you just got to keep going out more. I said a lot of people, that's where they go wrong, right? They go out and they get seasick, and they think, oh, this isn't for me. But you got to push through it, and the more you kind of get used to it, right? And there's steps you could take to make yourself feel better too.
Just drink more rum, Adam, and you'll get right.
That's it.
Should we tell them about the floaty mutton?
Oh, you could tell them about that. It's the easiest mutton you ever caught.
Tell me about the floaty mutton.
Yep, there was a drift boat fishing right next to us,
and
a mutton just floated over to us, and it was keeper. And we
Really?
just gaffed it and had some
was
dinner,
dead?
right? Yeah, they must have lost it on the drift boat.
Really?
And Adam found it.
Wow. Easy. What do they call
Mike
that?
found it.
Losers, weepers, whatever they say.
Yeah, finders, keepers,
Finders,
losers.
keepers, lose. Yeah. Nice.
What else have you caught?
What else have I caught?
Jacks, amberjacks, Amico jacks.
I've never caught an amberjack.
Well, let me ask you
Oh,
this.
yes, I have, but I've caught in a head.
Yeah.
Caught a head?
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah.
got bit off by a shark?
Yeah, that was in the Keys.
How you feel about that, the shark problem? Because you know what? Listen, this is really good that you brought that up. Because we asked that to every guest on this show about the shark issue, and they all have pretty much a similar thing to say.
To be
But
honest,
I want to find out what your take on the whole problem is.
I love sharks.
You love sharks. Okay.
I like them being there. Because if they go, there's not a lot of them. Well, there is, but there's less of them.
I have a very similar take.
There's less of them than there are of fish. So there are a lot more fish than there are sharks. So if they eat the fish, I don't really care because there's an infinite amount of fish.
Yeah.
Okay. Plenty of fish
I
in
think
the
just
sea.
like it. I think all the sharks deserve to be hanging at the dock.
Mm-hmm. They're fish too. Sharks
Yes.
are fish too.
Yes.
And
No,
deserve
but
to be caught.
I've said it before on your show. We have a big shark problem. The sharks are smart. That there's a reason they're the apex predator of the ocean, and they've evolved. You know, it used to be 30 years ago, boat pulled up, the shark scattered. Now
Right.
boat pulls up, the sharks come to you,
Food source.
and it's an issue. It's a real issue.
Yeah, big time.
But nobody does anything about it, or at least they don't talk about it when they do it. But most of the sharks that are an issue, you can kill already legally, and we don't.
So I was involved in a group with Patrick Price before he passed away for shark depredation. Now we lost a lot of ground in that, obviously because of
The hippies.
Patrick no longer with us, but also because there is certain legislation that got passed that really gave us an uphill battle. With Art being on that council that he was on, he's no longer on. It was very difficult. I know just from first-hand accounts that he tells me that it was almost like guys like him were, and I'm paraphrasing, so I don't want to put words in Art's mouth.
Yeah.
This is not Art saying it. This is just my take from my conversations. It seemed like guys like him were put on that panel just for posture, and they didn't really want to hear much of the reasoning and logic that he was.
Yeah.
You put a guy like Art Sapp on that panel. He's probably the most intelligent guy, or one of the most intelligent guys you can put on that panel to get the real deal as to what is going on.
Yeah, in my opinion,
offshore.
he's the best, well-rounded,
Yeah.
Most knowledgeable captain in all of South Florida.
Yeah, and
he's just a humble guy.
He's humble and he cares, and listen. I know this for a fact. Art's a good friend of mine. If you put a good argument in his face, he'll look at it and go, "You know what? You're right." And he will accept that. But I'm telling you right now, there were a lot of things that
I've been arguing
on.
with him to try to take Saturdays off during fishing tournaments.
Yeah,
it's not
happening.
Yeah,
not happening.
None of us got a chance.
No. Anyway, my point is, who knows what my point is, but my point is that it's really an uphill battle that we face for anything to get changed in the matter. But
I don't think anything will be. They just approved that NOAA/Nova Southeastern Research Council to see how the sharks are affecting fishermen recreationally. And the problem is no offense to the young people in the room, young people are more about conservation.
Right.
They look at sharks. You saw two different point of views right here. So you put a bunch of college students saying, are these sharks causing harm or hurting the fishing industry? They're going to think more for the shark than anything else. So that's the problem. You
can't just throw a blanket of environmentalism and conservation over everything. There's nuances to be explored and investigated, and rights and wrongs to be established.
Why can't you put it over everything? We should shut down every pipeline and have oil prices go to $5. Right. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. you can't just throw that blanket over everything, because there's different things to be investigated and tolerated throughout all matters. So everything needs to be picked apart with a fine-tooth comb, because there's truth and there's lies beneath everything on both sides. But we're talking about this issue right here.
Yeah, I don't think politicians ever lie.
What do you think? Do you think politicians lie, Adam? Yes, they do. Okay. I want to ask you something else that we usually ask guests that come on this show, right? We want to treat you just the same as everybody else, okay? What is your one fish that got away? You have one? What's the one fish that got away that you wish that, I just wish I would have got that fish?
Oh, he's got one on his list that he's been trying for, right? But we haven't been able to go. What fish you want to catch really bad right now?
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah?
We're supposed to go Wednesday, but not.
Every time we have something planned to go, the weather kind of ruins it. We were gonna go. We're gonna go Wednesday, actually, right here out of Sands with Chad.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's blowing again. So.
Yeah. You want to hear something funny? Your buddy Jimmy DeMarco has never caught a wahoo. Well, let me tell you this though. It's because every time he's taking people out, and he's hooking the wahoo, but he's never reeled one in, all because he's always doing it for a living, and other people are reeling in the wahoo. He's never really reeled one in himself. Isn't that crazy? Jimmy DeMarco.
I have another one that I would want.
I know what you're gonna say.
Sailfish.
Yeah, he wants a sailfish.
Yeah, sailfish.
Also.
Hey,
we hooked two with Jim.
I'm gonna make a prediction about this coming sailfish season. I think it's going to be the best yet. And I'm basing that on a few factors things I see happening. Right, I'm feeling a little inspired by how well the mahi bite has been lately.
Mahi been going off, and the weehoos.
Yep, and the wahoo bite has been solid.
So, question: do you think?
And I think the sailfish are just going to follow right suit.
Do you think that the fishing? I know Art put up that he thinks it's the best fishing he's seen since 2015 for this late in October.
Yeah, this is usually desert wasteland this time of year.
Well, you got that, and then normally you can't get out.
Yeah.
Because you already got the bad weather patterns. I think we had such great weather up until today that I think that was half of it. That's
a good point.
You can get out there in the 20. I saw a guy who was out in a 17-foot skiff 20 miles offshore whacking a huge dolphin the other day.
Yeah.
Can't do that mid-October.
No, generally speaking, no.
So I think that's half of it, and then half is whatever's causing this. And look, there's things that happen that changes the shift or the patterns of the fish. Mm-hmm. Use California right now as an example. 5, 6, 7 years ago, somewhere around there, they had this El Nino, and all of a sudden the bluefin tuna were everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere. And they haven't left. Year-round, they're literally from here to that building catching bluefin tuna. There's guys on kayaks catching bluefin.
Canada. I just talked to Andy last week, Andy Moyes.
Yeah.
And they're coming off what he's telling me is
Nova Scotia,
one of the best bluefin seasons yet.
Yeah.
But there was a time where that
But
that fishery was dead.
They can't keep a lot of fish there. That's the only problem.
Yeah, but there was a time when that fishery was dead. Like, and people thought, oh, it's gone. It's never going to ever be the same. And look at it today. It's better than it ever has been.
I think that's one where conservation helped the fishery. They put in that rule of how do you catch the. They had a rule there on catching bluefin where you had to. One, it was rod and reel only. Mm-hmm. Two, you had to catch the fish within 1 hour.
Right.
If you didn't catch it in 1 hour, you clip something on your line, they send it down, you dehook the fish to you later. And then two, they were releasing everything. You couldn't keep anything. So I think that helped. It rebuilded. Now they should kill them all.
I think it definitely helped, but Andy wrote a really good article a couple of months ago. It was over the summer about the fishery up there and how he makes an argument for the fact that all these guys year after year were fishing the same exact spot, same exact pattern, same exact spot, same exact pattern. And he kind of made an argument that it could very well have been the fact that they just moved their pattern and that they were still there. They're just not where you're fishing.
It's true.
Right? And who's going to deny that? Who's coming out of the mouth of Andy Moyes, right? So if you look out front here right now with the mahi, I think you hit the nail on the head too. We had a very tame hurricane season, right? And yeah, knock on wood. But listen, 2004. I was at Publix last week, and the guy goes, "Oh, it's been 17 years since we've had a direct hit on a hurricane, but you never know when it's going to hit." And he's like, "Here's your supply list or whatever like that." And I'm like, "Wow, has it really been 17 years since those two bad summers?" Right? And you think, like, it seems like yesterday because it was, you never forget it.
Well, because you prepare for everyone coming. Like, it's going to hit you, and then it doesn't. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then I grew up here my whole entire life, and that was the worst, by far the worst I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everything goes in cycles, right? The mahi bite out there goes in cycles. I think there's a lot of truth to what you're saying about the thing, but about the hurricane season. But I also think that things just go in cycles.
Yeah, I've never seen this many mahi and wahoo caught in a short span by everybody. It doesn't matter if you're good, bad, know what you're doing, not know what you're doing.
Right.
Everybody going out's catching fish.
Yeah.
It's a great time to go fishing.
It really is.
And now we just had this big cold front come in. It's going to push the sailfish down. So I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to get an early bite on that, and then it's going to shut off for a little bit. And
you'll see.
Then it's going to heat up.
Yeah, you'll see this week. You'll see the Warriors out there. Mm-hmm. Not everybody goes out when it's 6-footers, but you'll see the Warriors out.
All right. Well, see, you're a Bills fan, so you have every reason to stay home on Sunday.
No, I have every reason to go to be home by 7:30
you got a
tonight.
Monday night game tonight.
Got a big game tonight.
So, but I'm a Dolphin
I'm giving
fan,
him Xanax and putting him to sleep early.
There you go.
So,
right, because Dolphins, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm a Dolphin fan, so I have every reason to go fishing on Sunday now. Right?
I remember we're playing against each other each week.
Do you realize?
Wait, hold on a second. Didn't we play each other already once?
Yeah.
35-0.
Oh, I forgot. Thanks for the reminder. I appreciate that.
But they said we're going again.
You deserve every bit of that. Congratulations. I was at that game. I saw it firsthand.
Can we talk about something? I'm a sports fan.
Go ahead.
And while I wish the Dolphins lose every game, obviously because I'm a Bills fan and it's a long-time rivalry that we've had between two. What?
You're going to say, but I still respect them.
I respect everybody. Like, I think Tom Brady's the GOAT. I know you hate him.
No.
Oh, you moved on?
Oh, he's a Tampa Bay Buck now.
Ah, that's great. He is the GOAT, though.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Yeah. But anyhow, the Dolphins like 4 years ago, what they did to build up this 14 or 16, I don't remember how, 18 draft picks in the first 3 rounds was masterful. What's even better is how they blew them all away.
The ball that got dropped, the golden goose that got dropped and shattered all over the floor.
It might have been the worst 3 years of draft football I've ever seen
in all of history.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, in all of history.
Did you guys trade the 2 to trade back to the 11 and went back to the 5 and you got nothing for that? You actually just gave the 2 up for free?
If the Eagles end up with the number 1 overall draft pick this year, there's no excuse for that.
Yes.
I'm probably going to jump off the building.
Hopefully a short one.
Yeah, but listen.
Now, but 2 weeks ago you said you're no longer a Dolphin fan, but then you came back.
Nah, it can't. It's just the sickness I have.
No, I know it's like me.
Possible. Yeah. So Hal Greer still draws a salary. I'll never understand. There's too much tolerance.
It's It's bad.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
It's horrible.
I'm also was never a fan of Tua.
I don't like Tua at all.
Yeah.
The thing about Tua
And also the thing
is
about
they obviously drafted the wrong quarterback.
Why? Justin's good?
The thing about Greer, really, is he's got a certain type of player that he gravitates towards.
They suck.
And we see what that is, whether he's injury prone or some sort of injury, just trying to
He's
get the
a
bang for his
gambler,
buck.
is what he is.
Too
Let
much
me
of
tell
a
you
gambler.
something.
He doesn't like guys with size. Yes, what do you want to tell me?
You know where Fitzpatrick went? He went to the Steelers. He did. There's literally...
Minka.
No.
Minka
Ryan
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick.
Ryan Fitzpatrick went to...
He went... Didn't he go to Steelers?
he went to the Redskins.
He did?
Yeah. And then he got hurt. Poor guy.
And also...
I love Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I don't like Tua, though, because he's literally a literal piece of paper that you rip.
Really?
He gets hurt every time he plays.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? And he throws the guys in the middle of the field that don't have the same uniform as him. Just blindly throws to them.
Yeah, he probably... Wait, was he playing the game that
No,
we played
that was
against?
their excuse. Their excuse was it was a backup quarterback and Jacoby
Yeah.
Brissett and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, exactly. All excuses.
Tua's not the problem with this team. I can tell you that firsthand.
Sure.
No,
He's admitting that they suck.
Tua's not the
Thank
problem with the team. He's actually one of the better guys. That's sad to
Yeah.
say.
No, I'm just going to be straight honest with you.
Please.
They all suck.
What do you think about that, Neela?
Panthers suck too. Stay home.
Excuse me?
Hockey?
No, the Carolina Panthers.
Oh,
She said she was from
yeah.
Carolina.
Yes.
I was like, oh, wait.
Oh,
I
no,
was
don't
gonna say
get
the
him going
Florida
on
Panthers
hockey.
do not suck.
This one's a hockey junkie.
You like the Florida Panthers? There we go, Adam. See? We're good now, right? All right. Now we're back
Who's your
together.
favorite player on the Panthers?
I like Ekblad a lot. You know what I mean? But
you
know,
sure?
but well, no.
Who's your favorite?
I mean, you know,
Who me?
Barkov's really like
Nah,
he's the
I
captain.
really like Hubi.
Yeah, Huberto. Yeah, Huberto's a great player. I like him too.
Except
They got Thornton this year now, a veteran presence.
the only thing I don't like about Huberto is when he has a perfect shot at the net, he always passes. He's like Mr. Generous guy. Here, I'll give it to you, even though I have the best shot in the world. Here you go.
It's like
It's like
LeBron when he's down 40.
It's like basically
Take over the game and he doesn't,
It's
right?
like basically us fat guys
Hey,
giving
who's fat?
us two.
Shush. All right.
It's
I
like
thought he was
us
talking about me for a second.
It's like us giving. It's like us two giving someone really skinny the best cake in the world.
Yeah, why would we give away our cake?
I don't know, because,
Gosh.
I mean, but we're fat, so we probably wouldn't.
Shh.
Mike, you're being outed, brother.
Soon it's going to be you giving it to me, because I'm on a diet.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I starve myself with shakes.
really? You got to eat more fish, right?
Yeah.
So listen, let me ask you this.
Now you're making me hungry. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll eat soon enough. Let me ask you this.
I need my shake.
You need your shake?
Yeah, I need my
Well, drink some water. Do you realize that drinking water curbs hunger?
No, it doesn't.
It does. Not a lot of times. Well, hey, the big hole in the middle, that's the one you got to get it in, right? Not on your shirt. But listen, a lot of people don't realize that they think they're hungry sometimes, right? In reality, they're just thirsty,
Yep.
right? So drink the water. It's right
I
in
just
front
tried
of
a
you.
whole cup, the other
Yeah.
cup.
Let me ask you something. Your dad mentioned earlier that teaching respect and conservation and all kinds of stuff like that, keeping busy with fishing. Do you realize a lot of that stuff when you're actually fishing, or are you just out having a good time? Like, are you paying a lot of attention to it? Because I know that there's a lot of things happen in a kid's life that your dad tries to do for you that you don't really realize it when it's happening. You don't realize it till you look at it years later, right? But do you kind of sense it now that the groundwork that your dad's laying in you?
Sometimes
right?
not.
Because you're not really supposed to get it all right now. You know what I mean? But I just want you to know that you got a good dad.
I know.
You got a really good dad, right? And your dad's doing a good job with you. Okay?
He's such an actor.
Yeah.
Right when we get out of here, he's going to punch me in the nuts.
Really? I'm trying to have a beautiful, the more you know moment here, right? But listen,
He loves me. He likes to play like, hard ass. See,
Yeah.
Corona was the worst thing that could have ever happened to him.
why?
He spent 18 months at a tackle shop
Yeah,
from age 7.5 to 9.
yeah,
The language on this kid,
right.
it's unreal, right? Yeah.
What do you think about conservation?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay,
Like,
let me explain.
should
it to
you kill
Let me
all the
explain.
fish, or should you like keep some and put some back, make sure they grow? For my belly. He's probably not the right person to ask about
All on your belly?
conservation.
Fish is like, if you're close to a lake and you don't have anything to eat, fish.
But you've never killed a peacock intentionally.
You throw them back, right? You catch and release.
I've definitely killed peacocks.
By accident, because you like throat hooked them or something, but you've never like killed one.
I have on accident.
Well, accident's okay.
And it's not even from that. I cooked it right here in the stomach.
Well, again, that's something you can't control. I mean, if you're a better fisherman, you suck. But if you were better, that wouldn't happen. But you
know what? Get off the podcast.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
call Chris to
You're
get
getting
here.
kicked off.
Call Chris. Chris is more entertaining than you.
Are you really getting kicked off the podcast?
Yeah,
Done.
I'm telling my Uncle Chris to come.
All right. I see how it is. I think you're entertaining these guys over here. See, listen, when the Pod Pros took this thing over, they didn't know what they were getting themselves into. All right, they thought, oh, we're going to have some serious conversations. We're going to get down to the bottom of Florida's water problems.
And then I come.
Then the real deal Adam shows up, right?
the shorter Kevin Hart.
How's it even possible to be shorter?
I don't even know the kid's. He literally looks like he's 2 years old. He's like 4'2".
Really? Yeah? You like Kevin Hart? You ever see Secret Life of Pets?
Ace Ventura.
No,
Way
no.
better movie.
Yeah.
Way better movie.
That's
Oh
good.
wait, yeah, Secret Life of Pets.
That's
yes.
like PG.
Right?
He only watches our stuff.
All right.
Yep.
So you've
I know what you're
already graduated into the adultum. All right.
He's into horror movies now.
What's your favorite horror movie?
What is that thing called? What is it called?
What's
I
it
don't know.
called?
I'm a big pussy when it comes to horror movies. So
Yeah.
It's the one where these people stay at the haunted house.
that's every
That's
horror
like
movie ever
17
made.
million
Yeah.
horror
No,
movies you just named.
and then
Somebody kills them.
and then the girl
And
gets
somebody
possessed.
jumps out from a closet, but it's really like a broom.
No, and the girl gets possessed and throws the guy across the bedroom and kills him.
You just blew that movie
This is
for
an
me.
old movie.
No,
This is new.
it's not black and white.
Yeah, if I was like to rate your movie describing skills on a 1 to 10,
Yeah.
It would be shush and get out of here and call Chris to come.
There you go. It would be called, you should have a site called Rotten Adam,
oh no, you don't want to hear some of these things.
right? And you can give your movie reviews.
If his mom wasn't going to watch this, I'd let him say some, but
Yeah?
some of it's really bad.
All right. Well, listen, I think
Adam
you
got in trouble in school 2 weeks
really.
ago.
You got in
Yeah.
trouble. Why?
I don't know if we could say it on the air.
You say it.
He was playing with Play-Doh.
Okay, we're gonna end the podcast here,
Yep.
right?
Yep. And
Before
he
before
made
the FCC or whatever
he made a
they
Play-Doh.
are
He made
comes in.
he made a Play-Doh
Nah,
friend.
all right, we're gonna. We want to thank you, gentlemen, for coming into the Connected by Water podcast today. Adam, did you have a good time? Yeah,
It was
did?
fun.
yeah, it was fun, right? You did a great job.
You drank too
proud of
much though. You got drunk.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I want to remind everybody, right, that it's important to keep your kids fishing, right? And
Yep.
it creates great bonds for your family and instills a lot of good values in your kids, right?
And tell everybody if they can't afford the means to take their kids fishing, come on over and see me. I always take care of kids in need.
So go over to Real Deal Bait and Tackle.
Best shop in Florida. No, not Florida. What is it? The country.
You're drunk.
You started out the show saying the world, so you've severely downgraded this year.
Well, my dad said not the world, so then I had to downgrade to the least that I think country.
All right. Cool. All right. Listen, head on over to Real Deal Bait and Tackle if you're into getting yourself tight for the weekend. All right. Also, if you're in the market for a new truck or vehicle, head on over to see our pals Joey Cardi over at Joey Cardi Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for a pickup truck, just like you have from Joey Cardi, just like I have from Joey Cardi.
And
right?
they are the best.
They're the best, right?
The seats are so comfortable.
Absolutely. You want a brand new Ram pickup truck like your dad and I have?
I might get one when I grow up from my car.
I think you're going to, definitely. If you want a Jeep, right, or a Grand Cherokee, right, or they got the Grand Wagoneer coming out this year, right?
Yeah.
So be sure to be on the lookout. The Grand Wagoneer. You guys didn't hear about the Grand Wagoneer?
I didn't, actually.
Yeah, so it's like the Yukon of Jeeps. Yeah, so it used to be popular like in the 70s and the 80s, and they're reissuing it now.
I'm not a big Jeep guy.
Yeah, so the Jeep Grand Wagoneer. And
when I kind of lost all my hair and my surfer hair, I kind of lost the Jeep vibe.
The Jeep thing, yeah. Yeah. I like my Ram Rebel, though.
I'm glad. I actually am kind of glad he lost his hair because it was literally like this. I have to take it off. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
It was like this.
It
was literally like a triangle.
Really?
There was like these parts weren't here. It was like that, and that was it. And he didn't have a beard. He didn't have a beard or a mustache.
Out of the mouths of babes.
It's like if he took the hair up there was literally like no hair. He took it up there and put it there.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, just
Appreciate
transfer
that.
You're welcome.
Cool. Today we've been enjoying ourselves some Papa's Pilar rum.
After this, I may need some more.
I might have to send you home with a bottle for yourself. And, Papa's Pilar reminds you never to be a spectator. The new issue that they have out is the Legacy. I suggest everyone goes out and checks it out. And if you're hungry, head on over to Papa's Raw Bar. Enjoy something off the Connected by Water sushi menu.
We like Papa's. What's your favorite thing of Papa's?
The Wahoo Bites.
Wahoo Bites, right? It's good stuff.
I love that sauce that they put on it.
Do you realize that...
Now I want to
go to Papa's. Do you realize that the sushi menu at Papa's Raw Bar is called the Connected by Water sushi menu?
Goodbye, I'm going.
Right? There you go. All right. That's it.
Mic drop.
All right. Your ego is not your amigo. Always do your best, and at the end of the day, just remember to let God do the rest. And by all means, do not forget the most important thing, that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, we are all connected by water. Real deal, Adam.
Come on.
Mike.
Three-way fist
Three-way
bump.
Boom. Thank you very much for joining me today.
And always remember, if you need tackle, come to Real Deal.
You got it, buddy.
Best tackle in the world.
I say we're out. Yeah, I say we're out.
We out.
That's it.
Peace.